Give me the tablet. Oh, I gotta give it to me.
Technical difficulties.
Give me this. Give me this stretch. No, it can't. Fuck it.
What the battery is?
It's gonna die.
Oh, here. Hold on. We on, right?
Yeah, we on.
Okay.
Turn that volume
I am. Hey, good morning,
down. Hey,
everybody.
Monica.
Good morning.
Hey, Positive Mukbanger. Hey, Wonston. Thank you, Monica. Hey, Leslie. Yes, he's back today and feeling better. I'm not
Hey,
by
everybody.
myself
Hey,
today.
Monica. Hey, Wangston. Is Leo on here?
Yep, he just popped in.
Oh, okay.
He just said yes for the red.
Yes, hey.
See, he wore red for Leo and I wore blue for Wonston. See, I was a count because it says the king has no fear. And so does the hat.
And the lion roars. Is that how everything?
But then again, Wonston should like yours because, well, both, because he's a Leo.
Yeah.
Leo name is just Leo, but
Yeah.
Wonston is a Leo, so he should like both our shirts.
Yeah.
Red and blue.
You like the lion? You like the lion? You see the lion?
Hey, Jermaine. Hey, Jermaine. Good morning from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly girls. Good morning. Hey, Medina. I got your email. I responded to your email.
Hey,
I sent you a
Medina.
picture of your body.
Thank you, Medina.
And I sent
Oh
you
my
a picture
God.
of Jaden. I sent you a picture of Jaden, and I sent you a picture of Jomel.
Yes, he laying down here. He being good
He
right
being
now.
good right now, so we're going to leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Leo.
He been being good lately. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he know. You think he know about Jaden coming?
No, he wants you a little fries from Wendy's from this
Oh,
morning.
yeah.
That's what he wants. But he did this yesterday when I went live. I was actually surprised that he didn't bother me. He laid there and slept the whole time. Okay, y'all. So we're going to jump into it today. We're going to jump into it today. Good
Yes.
morning, Lady C. We're going to jump into it today.
Yes.
Keeping in line with MJ&J, Family Mukbang. It's me. It's Wonston, yes, honey. And with Anita. Our topic is going to be get rid of the clutter in your life.
Oh, yes.
Now, we ain't talking about clothes and shoes and miscellaneous things.
That too. We got to talk about that too.
But when I say get rid of the clutter in your life, I mean people that's just taking up unnecessary space.
Yeah. And get rid of the clothes and all that other stuff. You gotta get rid of everything. When you get rid of clutter, you gotta unclutter everything. You gotta unclutter your mind, your body, your soul. You gotta unclutter all the stuff in your house that you don't wear no more. You gotta get rid of all that stuff. That's what I'm getting ready to do.
Because when you keep unnecessary people in your life, you actually are blocking your blessing.
Yeah, you are. Y'all should see. Y'all don't even know. Joseph and I have so many shoes and sneakers
and clothes.
Oh God, it's ridiculous. It is. It's really ridiculous. In here alone, we have about what, 14, 15 pair of shoes.
Something like that.
Yeah, and as much as we love all this stuff, we really don't wear all of it. And you know, there's people out there that's in need. You know,
right?
I would like for us to donate a lot of our stuff. Especially Joseph, because Joseph has like an overwhelming amount of T-shirts. I don't know if he was a T-shirt fanatic at one time or what, but he got an overwhelming. I'm talking about like boxes and boxes of T-shirts.
So the T-shirt thing is because when I was going to dialysis, my arm had to be exposed. So if I wore a long sleeve shirt or anything else, I would have to take off the shirt.
We got married.
I wasn't cutting a hole in my shirt so
T-shirts?
they have access to my arm. So I just brought a bunch of t-shirts.
Way, let me tell you something.
In the beginning, I could wear a button down because I had to pour it in my chest. So they had to be able to open it up. Or I would cut a t-shirt in the middle here so that when I went, they could just flip it open and hook me up that way because the port was here. But when my arm healed and I could use my arm, t-shirts was the best thing. Winter, spring, summer, fall, because it was the easiest thing. So I just brought a bunch of t-shirts. So that's why.
Y'all, let me tell you something. My husband t-shirt game is on what they say on fleek. It's on fleek. Okay, it's on fleek.
Hey,
he got
Anita.
every kind of t-shirt that you can name. He got tank tops. All kinds of t-shirts. Just all kinds of t-shirts. I'm telling you, we got boxes and boxes of t-shirts. And then he got button-up shirts. He got a plethora of those and interesting pairs of leather pants in the back of the
if
closet.
you think this is a lot of clothes, you should see what I lost.
But Joseph, don't you agree that we need to size all
We
this
need to
stuff down?
unclutter.
Yeah.
Because we are cluttered.
Yeah, I would love to donate the clothes to somebody that I know that's going to wear.
But see, that goes back to what Wonston said this morning. Like, I was listening to him, but he didn't know he was talking to me. When he said, when you get too fat, get rid of the clothes because you can't wear them no more.
Right.
I refuse. Like, I hold on to shit. I've been like that since I was little.
I used to do that too.
No, I've been like that since I was little because I'm not stingy, but at the same time, I feel I don't want nobody to have my stuff. So for me, when it becomes overwhelming, and because there's been times when my closet just was like ridiculous, and I just took the stuff that I knew I wasn't gonna wear, or like the last time when I just now lost 100 pounds and gained most of it back when I married you. I got rid of all my big clothes because I swore I was like, I'm never gonna be able to fit this again. I promised myself, and I should have kept them.
No, Papa.
I should have kept them. But I got rid of all of those. And then, like I said, when I lost everything, the majority of my stuff. If you think this is a lot of sneakers, you should see what was
I've had a closet like this too. Joseph, listen, Joseph. And then one thing I would not give up. I would not give up. I refuse. They have to drag me out of here. It's my bags. Ain't nobody getting my bag. You ain't getting my bag.
Ain't just one.
No, you ain't getting my bag. Ain't nobody getting no. I give away everything else. I will. You want to rob me?
Hey, Luna.
Go ahead and shoot. I will lift the
Queen
bag
Bee.
up like this. Go ahead and shoot. Don't hurt the bag.
Hey, QB, I'm sorry.
I don't play about my bag.
You forever knocking something over.
I don't play about that. But
back to the topic at hand. I had nothing to do with my closet to begin with.
No, but I'm saying, you have to when you cleaning all that stuff out, the toxicity and all that stuff, you gotta clean all of it out.
Did that?
No, Joe Mel did that.
You dropped this, and when you dropped
I
this,
didn't.
well, whatever. I don't care. I be more focused when I'm by myself.
Joseph, don't play with my emotions.
Look,
You better stop playing.
QB said, "Who getting robbed?" Lady C said she love her bags too.
Ain't nobody getting my bags.
Lady C, let me tell you something. Jamel love his bags, but trust me.
Remember that time that lady tried to take my bag?
He will go somewhere, put his little Louis Vuitton, because he got a little cute little Louis. Is it Louis Vuitton? Yeah, Louis Vuitton, like knapsack. Put it in the chair, get in the car. I'm like, where your bag? My bag. Oh my God, my bag. And he go running back into place. The bag sitting in the chair.
It happens. It happens.
Bag sitting in a chair. One day, a lady, we got in the gas station. I'm pumping gas. So whenever I pump gas and walk away from my car, I pump the gas, but I lock the car. We went in the gas station to get a Slurpee. Normally, I wait for Tramel to pay, or he wait for me to pay. But this day, something in my spirit just said, go to the car. So I'm going to the car, and I see this woman, like she about to reach and try to open my door. Then on his side, because his bag was on the floor. But y'all know Joseph went in, right? Y'all know I went completely in on her. And she tried to play like she don't know no English. So then I start cursing her out in Spanish. Then, when Tremel came out of the store, because I done got in the car because my gas finished pumping, and I pulled up in front of the store for the gas station, I told her, that bitch tried to steal your bag, child. He went in that store,
girl,
and lit her up.
I lit her up like garbage. I lit her pussy up. Yes, I lit her up. Don't play with me. And told her I was going to beat her. I'm going to beat you with this bag. Yes, Miss Thing. How dare you try to steal my pocketbook? It wasn't even, it was in the car. Don't you know that heifer was ready to bust the window?
I don't think she was going to bust the window. She was trying to pull the door to see if it opened. But I caught her in the middle of trying to reach for the door.
New city.
And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? When I opened the store door, I yelled to her. And when I yelled, she just pretended like she was walking around my car. But I saw her go to reach for the car door to like pull it open and try to snatch the bag.
Don't play with me like that. When you steal, when you a thief or something like that, you ain't no man, no woman, no nothing. You just somebody that's stealing something from me, and I'm going to beat you into the new life
QB
that you deserve to be in.
up.
Yes, spun, slapped, fucked up, all kinds of stuff. I'm going to beat you into the new life. When you wake up, you're going to have a whole new life. You're going to be like, what am I doing here?
And the bad part about it is if I would have stayed in the store and I didn't lock the car door, she would have got away with the bag.
No, she would.
She would have, because her car was parked right next to mine pumping gas. So she would have put it in her car, and she would have drove off, and we would have never known who went and took the bag out of the car.
Don't even speak that into existence, because I'll go back and find the heifer now and yank her ass.
Right,
Medina. Steal my bag. Huh? I wish.
Right. But, again, back to the topic at hand, which ain't his purse. You gonna focus on the topic, or you just gonna talk off the top of your head? Because we can talk off the top of our head. I don't care.
I'm just if I have something to say, I have something to say. Side note.
Anyway, I missed him yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. I did. I missed him yesterday. It felt weird doing coffee with the Kings without one of the Kings, because that ain't my stitch. My stitch is Joseph Rance. Y'all know when I go off and I look to him for the positivity. Hey, Monethia. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know how that is, Monethia. You know I know how that is. So I feel for him. I pray that he gets better. She said her husband going through rough dialysis.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I know how that feels. I definitely know how that feels.
My prayers go out.
Love you too, Anita.
Yes, Anita.
I do. I know how that feels. I know how it feels to be fine on Monday, but then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you just feel messed up. And then if they screw you up in the dialysis center, they drain too much. Them cramps are the worst. They are the worst. They are the worst. They are the worst. And then sometimes, well, for me, whenever I would cramp, my blood pressure would drop. So I start sweating like a dog, like I just stepped out of the shower. Tremel got to fan me. He give me water, but I don't want to drink the water because I'm cramping and I'm going to throw up. But I need the water to stop the cramps. Then I keep Gatorade in the house because Gatorade and Powerade stop the cramps faster than water. But then they tell you don't drink too much because you're putting too much stuff in. I don't care. I don't care. I will drink me some Gatorade and Powerade. I normally keep it in the house. I don't even have none right now, so I gotta buy a 6-pack.
We gotta go get some today.
I don't play with them cramps, and I still get cramps sometimes. But I notice now
I can't stand to see them go through it.
Doing it at home, I get cramps if I don't eat.
Because I can't do nothing. You can't do nothing for him when he go through the cramping. I just have to sit there and I have to just like.
Right, it bothers him, and it at the same time it's a double-edged sword. Because he's like, what can I do? What can I do? And at the same time, you are thriving in pain, and you like, there's nothing you can do. But you see the look of like pain on his face because there's nothing he can do but just let me lay there and roll around and scream and be like, oh my God. And because trust me, you don't ever want to cramp like that a day in your life. it's like a dehydration cramp because they pull too much water out of your body, and then your muscles are dehydrated. So drinking water, you gotta drink like Gatorade, Powerade, a Pedialyte, something that has all the electrolytes in it. That as soon as you drink it, it's gonna start going through your body because the Gatorade works faster than the water. But when you don't have it, you gotta drink water. So you just guzzling down water, and with me, I throw right back up. So now I'm throwing up, cramping, passing out. It was a mess. It was
Yeah,
a
I go
mess.
through the same thing too. I have cramps like that too, but it's a different thing. It's when the insulin goes through my body too quickly. That
Marnithia, tell him to do what I told them to do. And he knows what I'm talking about. You might not know, but he knows what I'm talking about. If they tell him he's 4.5 over his water weight, tell them to only take 3.5. Don't let them keep taking what he is over his dry weight. Tell him to always drop it down by 1. When I did that, it stopped the cramps because he could be like me, where when they do that, they do something called a rinse back. And when they do the rinse back, my body releases even more water. So it causes me, even though I'm really 4.5 over my dry weight,
wow.
what happens is it pulls extra when it does the rinse back. So now, instead of taking 4.5, they took like 5.5 or 6.5 just because my body released it. So tell him to stop that. If they tell him he's 3.5 over, tell them to only do 2.5. They can't tell him no. They cannot tell him no. Unless he's not peeing and you see his face, because you can tell when it's too much water, because Tramel used to tell, because your face will swell up like a pumpkin when you have too much water in you. Your face will swell up like a pumpkin. If his face looks really fat, if they tell him if he's just way over his water weight, because they can't even take more than like 4.5. With me, they couldn't take more than 4.5. So if I just happen to go in 6 pounds over my dry weight, they couldn't even drain it. They would want me to come back the next day, and I tell them no, because that next day I would drink like little sips of water to keep from going back on Wednesday.
So he should do hemo?
No, he is doing hemo.
Oh, he's doing hemo.
He's doing hemo, but he needs, whatever they tell him they're going to drain off him, he needs to drop it down by 1, because that'll stop the cramps. Because he's probably like me, and is draining too much off when they do that rinse back.
Yeah. Like that's what was happening with you when you were going to that center in Jersey City.
Yeah, all of them. Even the other one. They the ones who figured out. Because when I would get on the scale,
so what should he tell?
Because they tell you, they know what you should be when you get on the scale, and I was well under that. So how do I go from you taking 4.5 and me supposed to be 120 kilograms, but now when I get on the scale, I'm 118 kilograms. That means you drain too much water out of me. But they know the machine didn't do that. So they figured out that when they do the rinse back, it's pulling extra water. Some people's bodies just release extra water. And if they don't figure that out, then you sit in that situation where you're cramping because they pulled too much water out of you. So try that. That should stop the cramping as long as it's not.
Do they ever prescribe like a muscle relaxer or something?
No, it's nothing you can do until you get the nutrients back in the muscles. Your body is going into dehydration mode.
Oh, okay.
It's like you're dehydrated until you drink the Gatorade. And keep Gatorade and Powerade around for him, because water, I'm telling you, it'll take at least 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, it takes a long time for
the Gatorade and the Powerade, as soon as you feel that cramp and start drinking it, sipping it, it goes away immediately.
Yeah, it does.
Immediately. So keep the Gatorades and the Powerades.
I see the difference when he does it. When it happens, I see the difference when he does it. When he drinks the Powerade or the Gatorade, it goes away right away. But if we don't have it, that's why I always get on him about keeping Powerade and Gatorade in the house.
But definitely, I've been there. I've been there where I said, I don't want to do this no more. And I ain't verbally said it to anybody, but I thought it to myself. I was like, I don't want to do this no more. I can't. I like the cramp, like, and honestly, I didn't care about the needle this big going in my arm. I didn't care about sitting there watching all my blood sucking out of my body going back in. None of that bothered me. What bothered me was the cramps, or me sitting there And then all of a sudden, I'm looking around the room like, something ain't right. And all of a sudden, I go blind and I start yelling and I pass out. And then everybody's around me talking about, Joseph, wake up, Joseph, wake up. And I'm like, leave me alone. Because it's like the best knockout you ever had in your life. And they're like, wake up, open your eyes. I'm like, no, leave me. And they're like, Joseph, open your eyes, wake up. And I'm like, no, leave me, leave me. And then I wake up and my vision starts coming. Like, those are the things that make you want to give up. Those are the things that make you be like, God, I don't want to do this no more. Like, I don't want to go through that. Because one, is scary as hell. And two, happens enough times, it's like, well, damn. And I had a friend. When I told y'all my friend helped me when I was on dialysis and divulged his situation to me when he didn't tell even most of the close people in his life, he ended up having to do what I'm doing now, dialysis at home, because going to the center is too much for him. It was too much. He would get off the machine and pass out. They would have to stick needles back in his arm, give him saline to revive him and things of that nature. So the doctor told him, well, try doing it yourself at home because it doesn't have any kind of blood exchange. So for me, when I did it, and maybe your husband should just try it doing it himself at home, because when he sees how he feels, when he sees how he feels doing it himself versus going to that center, I promise you, he gonna have a new look on life, and he ain't gonna even tell you he want to give up. I promise you that, because you feel like yourself. You are just amazing. Like, I forgot in the last 3 years what it felt like to be me, because I was always tired. I was always exhausted. I was always 3 days out of my life, 4 hours a day spent in a dialysis center. I was like the youngest one there. Every day I'm coming in, or every week or every month, I'm seeing another older person. I'm like, where's so-and-so? Oh, she died. It plays on your mind when you see all of this. I mean, granted, you realize that these people are way older than you, but you know at some point that's your demise if you don't get a kidney. So,
but
try that.
Yeah, do you recommend the home dialysis versus going into the center?
Oh, I definitely recommend doing it at home, just because of the way you feel. Just the mere fact that exhaustion.
But a lot of people say like 8 hours, 8 hours.
But you sleep.
Yeah, and then a lot of people think that it's you have to have this like super like sanitized room.
Right, and that's how they scare you, because they act like you gotta be hospital sanitized, and as long as you a clean person, period, you should be good to go.
Right.
Like, if you just a dirty person and you don't wash, I mean, nowadays with Corona, we all should be real sterilized.
Yeah, right.
So now, and that was another thing I was glad I did it, because now with the Corona, I don't have to sit in the center with about 35 other people.
Right.
With a mask on for 4 hours, getting treatment. I do it at home in my bed.
While he sleep?
While I'm asleep. I hook myself up. And you know what? I'll make a video for y'all. I'll let Tramel hold the camera, and I'll make a video. And I'll show you what I have to do, what I use, and how I hook myself up, and the whole process to go through. Because it may help somebody. It may help somebody that was thinking about it see what it's like and what it does. And when you see how I just hook up and say, okay, good night, and get in the bed, and by the time I wake up 8 hours later, and sometimes I sleep for the first 2 go-arounds. I'm not even asleep. I'm up with Tramel watching TV, and then I go to sleep and wake up later, and I'm like, oh, I'm done for the day, and go about my business and enjoy my day. So I'll make a video with that.
Yeah, I think you should. I think people need to know if it's a better way. You know, I know from seeing him. Trust me. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. There was like he was like totally just out, and now Joseph got more energy than me. That's the difference that I've seen. It's not a hard process to hook himself up to the machine. I thought it was going to be difficult, but it's really not all that difficult. It's not at all. Hey, stop that.
Right, because I had a friend, and when I told my friend
disrespectful
that I was doing it at home, he like freaked out, because he was going to he actually got a kidney and has had a kidney for the last 3 years and doing fantastic. But he freaked out when I told him I was doing it at home, because his mother got an infection and she died. And I was like, But that's not everybody's story.
Yeah.
That didn't happen to my
It's
friend.
really, really difficult to get
that-
one right.
What?
An infection. It's really difficult.
If you're not clean with it, and it's not hard because you have a hole
Yeah.
in your stomach, so it's not hard to get an infection. You just have to be careful. You just have to be extra careful. You just can't.
Yeah, you can't be rough and all that stuff.
Like Tramel, this thing in me is never uncovered. Even when I take a shower, it is covered up.
Yeah.
I'll get out of the shower, I get all my stuff, I'll pull off the gauze and stuff, and then they give me more than enough extra sanitary stuff to clean with.
Yeah.
I make sure I clean it every time I go to dialysis. They check it and they go, oh my God, this is amazing. This is like perfect. Because I don't play. I don't plan on getting sick. I don't plan on nothing. I just don't. I don't plan on it. I just
It's
really
just
don't.
about having a routine, I think. I think you just have to have it's like just having a new routine, you know. Just
Right, but I get, because I was scared about it. Hey, surprise around the corner. I was scared about it too, the way they made it sound. And I really didn't know anybody on it until I met my friend. And, you know, it's a hard thing. It's a mental thing. And whatever works best for you is what works best for you. For me, it is amazing because I don't have to go to that center. I
Hey,
hated
surprise.
going to the center. I hated the way it made me feel. I hated feeling tired all the time, exhausted all the time. Everybody knew when I came home from dialysis, just leave me alone, let me lay in the bed. If I went to sleep, I went to sleep. If I didn't, I rolled around for an hour or two until I had enough energy to do what I needed to do. Then the next day, you're still a little drained, but you got a little bit more energy than the day before. You start feeling okay, and then the following day, we're back at square one. The only time you really get a break is on the weekend, because I didn't have to go Saturday or Sunday. But with that being said, I hope he, feels better. Try what I said with dropping the dry weight by 1 if it's the cramps. That should work. It shouldn't drain him too much. They can't tell him no. It's his choice, and he just gotta be firm with it.
Yeah.
You know me. I'll tell you, no, what did I say? I said don't do 4, do
Right.
3.
right.
And they already knew, do 3. And they take my blood pressure and see it was sky high. And be like, why your blood pressure high? Because you pissing me off.
Yeah.
And it just is what it is.
Yeah.
We like completely off topic.
I know.
But it is what it is.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
doing what we supposed
Yeah,
to do.
yeah, we doing what we supposed to do. Listen.
Hey, Donna.
Shout out to all those people out there on the front lines that's out here fighting and marching and protesting. A lot of these celebs now are getting dragged for the things that they're saying, like about these rioters.
You gotta say that
you
for
know,
tonight. That's most of our questions for tonight. With
Yeah.
Q&A with the kids.
Yeah.
So say that for tonight.
Yeah, but I just want to touch on it just a little bit. These people are talking about the rioters and the people that are fighting on the front lines. And tonight on our show, we're going to talk about that. We're going to have a conversation about that. How do you feel about what's going on in the struggle to get justice?
I just, you know what I want? I want some of y'all, or all of you, if you want to, I want you to type in the comments to me why it is with our people, black people. And I honestly, if anybody non-black is watching this, I don't mean to exclude you in this. Maybe it happens in your race as well, but I can only speak about black people. Why is it that if we don't agree with everything that's being done or everything that's being said, we are wrong? If we don't walk the way everybody walking, if we don't talk the way everybody talking, you're instantly wrong. And that to me, comment in the comment section. I want to know why that is a narrative with us black people. That we all have to see things like the video I sent you. Now, she was out of pocket. She was completely out of pocket with some of the things she said.
Right.
She was. But some of the things she said was true.
Right.
But when black people hear it, it's cancel her all the way, cancel her because everything she's saying is bull, and blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, you don't want to take accountability that some of the things the woman said was absolutely correct.
Yeah.
And
you know what?
a lot of it was garbage.
Yeah, but you know what? That's a start on cleaning out your closet, your mental closet, and cleaning out some of these toxic people in your life. That's what that's all about. That's why toxicity, that's how it does. It travels. It travels in the community. It travels in the black family. It travels. You know? And she did a lot of stuff, and it hurt. That hurt. That she was right. It hurt.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Why can't we admit, as black people, why a lot of us can't admit that the problem begins with us?
Listen, I'm just one person.
You say it all the time. We don't have unity. We don't have unity.
Don't.
We the only race that don't have unity.
We don't.
But other black people
I
argue that with you.
I realize they don't have unity. I have
but what I'm saying is other black people will argue that with you and say, well, look at what we're doing now. But look at what it took for you to do what you're doing now.
Yeah,
and even then we don't all have
on
unity.
The same page.
Because some of us say it's garbage. And then the others of us say what's going on is right. And then some of us say what's going on is wrong. And we still ain't on the same page.
Listen, we got to be on the same page. And this I'm going to tell you how we get on the same page. People my age, 52, and older, y'all listen to me. Now hear me out. You hear me? You listening?
Mm-hmm.
People age 52 and over need to have several seeds. No, I'm serious. They need to have several seeds. And I simply say that because of this. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't count or anything like that. But there has to be a leader in the fight. There has to be. And I say, let these millennials handle this the way they need to handle it. It's just like the 60s. It was kids their age doing the same thing in the 60s. You know, and they did it. They did it positively for the most part. I mean,
well, this is going to be such a cliche when I say it. I think because the revolution has been televised.
Yeah,
that white people are getting it now.
Yeah, but see, and that's the
thing.
They're
really getting
it. That's the thing.
Now.
Before it was a protest. Now it's a revolution.
But see, before
because
you
it is. That's
see
what it is. It's a revolution.
They couldn't see it before, and it was just us complaining, and it was just us. It felt like we were just picking and choosing, but now they see it for themselves.
Yeah, it's a revolution now.
Because now
that's what I think. I think
what's
we
been
should
going
stop
on
calling it a protest.
Is now being recorded for people to see.
Right.
And granted, I've seen videos where some people, you know, you never provoke a cop to kill you. Don't get me wrong, but you provoke them to rough you up. You provoke them to use unnecessary force because you want to stand there and fight them back. As a black man, you already know. Just do what you gotta do, and hopefully it'll be over peacefully. But at the same time, you have those black men that did what they were supposed to do. And unfortunately, it wasn't over peacefully. Yeah. They kicked them in the back. They punched them in the face. They acted like these men resisted arrest, and they did not resist arrest. They were standing there with their hands on their head, or they laid on the ground so that you wouldn't have a problem and you wouldn't think they was trying to resist arrest. And the cops provoked them.
The last one in broad daylight. The last one.
Right.
You know?
But I'm just saying,
this is a revolution. People need
to
understand.
It's not even a riot no more. It's not even a protest. It's a revolution.
Yeah, that's what people need to understand.
Now
it's almost
you got all races standing on.
It's almost that anarchy. I mean, the president. I mean, with his stupid self, don't call the U.S. military out. Don't call the U.S. military out. There are people out there that are saying that you should arm yourself. You know, be prepared to protect yourself. Be prepared to protect yourself. There are people out there saying that you should be prepared to protect yourself and arm yourself. I'm not really...
No, but Lisa, what she said is true.
What's that?
She said, I agree. Black people need to fix themselves first. Right. In order for other people to respect us, we need to put our shit right. We need to get our shit right.
We can't come together as a people.
You cannot get pissed
and
off
sit
at
the table.
When others kill us, when we kill each other, when we kill us on high numbers.
Yeah. You know what?
And I thought about something she said today, the video I sent you, and I thought about something you told me. When she said, you sitting here demanding justice for somebody that was killed doing wrong. And I think about something you told me. I ain't going to say it on the live. I think about something you told me, and it just resonated with me. I was like, but she's right. Your son will go in the store and rob it. The cops will shoot him, and you screaming they shouldn't have done it. Like when I lived in Georgia, I remember these 3 black boys broke into this black man's house. They didn't know he was home because his car was gone, but he was home. He got his shotgun, and he shot all 3 of them dead. Their parents had the audacity to get on TV and say they didn't deserve to die. But they broke in my house with guns, and if they knew I was there, they would have killed me. But I shouldn't have killed your son?
Right.
How about your son stay the fuck out of my house because he don't belong there?
Exactly.
How about you teach your sons that if it's not theirs, they don't go and take shit from other people who have it? How about that?
Yes.
But they don't talk about that.
No,
they talk about the fact that the man shot their little sons. But guess what? If your sons wasn't in his house, guess who would be alive today?
Hello.
Your sons was doing wrong. But you don't want to blame, you don't see a problem with that. Because whatever they was going to get, they was going to come home and 9 times out of 10 give it to your ass. So that ain't the problem. My son didn't deserve to die. Your son shouldn't have been in somebody's house that he didn't belong in. But people don't talk about that.
People want you to be empathetic to that. You have to understand that.
People don't talk about that.
Please.
People always want to praise the ones that...
We got to get, Joseph, honestly, we as black people have to get on the same page. We got to get on the same page yesterday. I'm dead serious. Because we hold the ticket to what this country could be like. But we can't come together on it. You got the people, and the most important thing, people, is voting. If you don't think your vote counts, then you don't even know how important your vote is. I'm telling you, I didn't realize until this last election how important it is for every person
to
vote. I'm telling you, that is the key to everything, is to vote. And you people out there that live in the hood or wherever you live at that have the ignorance to say that your vote don't count, it ain't gonna do nothing anyway, that things ain't gonna change. Things ain't gonna change as long as you continue to spit that narrative and believe that narrative. I'm telling you.
But don't you realize by not voting, you're voting?
Yeah.
And I agree with Lady C. We have done everything they wanted us to do. We have been quiet, we cooked, we cleaned, we followed all their rules, and we still get no respect.
Yeah.
We are still
they're gonna put some
respect
on it. They get ready. Let me tell you something. The one thing I know is, I'm telling you, I learned how to be observant and sit back and see. I stay in my lane. I can't get out there and march. I can't get out there and march. I got bad feet.
Well,
I can't. Hold on. Let me finish, Joseph. I can't get out there and march. I got bad feet. Right. But I stay in my lane. There was a time in my life where I would have been out there on the front lines and marching in the whole nine. I went to the Million Man marching the whole nine, But I'm not physically able to contribute to the cause, but I'm able to contribute in other different types of ways. You understand what I'm saying? We as black people need to sit down and have a conversation. We can't never come together as long as the biggest thing that we do is we judge one another on our walk of life. That ain't none of your business. And like my pastor say, what people think about you ain't none of your damn business. Okay? Put all that to the side and understand that we have a problem that's bigger than all of us. It's bigger than all the problems that we got. And the problem is that we need to unite and stop acting like what's in that letter that they wrote, the Willie Lynch letter, on how to create a slave. We are divided by separatism. We are divided by racism amongst our own people, colorism, and just plain old judgment. That's how we separate it, and we need to stop that. We need to put all those to the side. It don't matter what I do in my walk of life, but if I have something to bring to the table to contribute, I don't care if it's me out there marching, me in the office, handing out flyers for our cause. I don't care what it is. If it's something I can contribute and it's positive, My personal life ain't none of your business. That's what life should be about. And I'm telling you, they can put some respect on black people if we continue the revolution. But we got to continue it in a way in which that it strategically works in our favor. And it comes a time. Yes, I really do believe that. I don't believe in the rioting, in the sense of people just using this cause as a means. I don't believe in that, but I get it. I get it. I get all the rioting. I get all the breaking the windows and stuff like that. Is it right? I'm not. I can't say that it's right, but I get it. There are some people out there that are really, really frustrated and trying to make a noise. Okay, but making a noise, you make a noise. You can make a noise in a positive way by getting out there and marching and getting the word out there and speaking about it. If you have a platform, speak on your platform about it. If you feel so enraged or so upset about what's going on in this country, there's so many other ways that you can do it positively. Yes, but you know what I can't stand? I can't stand all some of these celebrities out here that's tap dancing like Shakana. Yes, I said her name out here. Tap dancing for these people. You on Instagram crying, talking about Gucci ain't do nothing to you, and Lennox Mall ain't doing nothing for you. Listen, the last thing we need is for some black person to be online, on social media, disciplining us about what's going on in the struggle, and you ain't contributing nothing to the struggle.
You're gonna make everything fall.
Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Don't nobody need you to say that. It might be true, but we don't need her to come on there and tell us that. Especially not you. The one thing that we need to do is stop tap dancing and unite. Unite. That's what we need to unite on. Y'all unite on the wrong shit. Really. What am I saying? Y'all unite on the wrong shit. Yes. We need to put everybody's likes and dislikes to the side and do this as a people.
No, they will never do that.
Do it as a people.
That's why you won't catch me marching.
I can't. I can't.
No, you won't catch me
I have
marching.
A voice.
I ain't marching for a whole
I have a
reason.
voice. Yeah, well,
I ain't marching for a whole nother reason. Because see, Black Lives Matter. Yes, they do. But gay Black lives don't mean shit to black people. They don't mean shit to black people.
I agree with you on that.
Not all. I'm not gonna say all, but the large majority, they don't mean shit to them.
Yeah.
But you want to use us to march for Black Lives Matter.
We see videos after videos when y'all be jumping
let
these
something
trans
happen
people.
to us, and we want to march for trans women, black trans women, or black gay men, and oh no, y'all ain't doing that.
No, y'all not doing that.
Y'all ain't doing that.
Just
Y'all
the other day, we saw a video.
Y'all ain't supporting
a
your
whole bunch of
brothers
people
and sisters
jumping some trans woman.
But you want us to support y'all because we black. But we only black when you need the support. But when we need the support for our other issues, because we're not just black, we're black and gay. Y'all don't see that part.
That stigma,
you on your own with that.
Stigma that's in the black community is I pray every day that people get rid of that and understand that being who we are is not a sin, and stop using it. You people that don't go to church, y'all stop using it. And you church burgers, y'all need to stop it too. Stop saying that. Stop saying that you going to hell if you gay. Stop telling people that that's a lie.
Please stop telling me I'm going to hell and you're a woman with 3 baby daddies, because the same hell you put me in, you're going to
be at the fish fry too.
You're having sex
according
out
to
of
the
wedlock.
word.
So I don't understand because you're having sex with a man and you're a woman.
Listen,
that means you're not going to the same quote unquote hell you're putting us in.
What do the ministers say all the time? Ain't nobody without sin, right? Ain't nobody without sin, right? So none of us are without sin. Then how? It's just determined by that.
The prize around the corner said church burgers.
Yes, church burgers, honey, with cheese. Church burgers. That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I call
just
judging people. Stop. Yeah, we
learn.
learn.
Just love each other. Period. Like.
You don't have to like me. Listen.
Because what y'all don't really understand, what y'all don't know is, within the gay community, we are fighting the same fight against the white gays that y'all are fighting against the white people.
Yeah.
They do us the same
The
way.
same way.
But y'all don't know that because y'all don't care. But they
Like,
do
give-
us the
give
same
them an example,
way.
Joseph. What
they
do they do?
spin the same narrative about black people in the gay community that they do in the straight community. They spin the same narrative, so black gay men have to fight that narrative. And it's the same thing, like I see in the signs. They want to put their mouths on us. They want to get into bed with us. But past that, we ain't nothing but everything else under the sun that they call us. We ain't good for nothing. We ain't this. We ain't that. We don't deserve nothing. We ugly. We this. We that. But let them want some.
We are rarity.
Let them want some.
Tell them, Joseph. Tell them. We are
In
rarity.
actuality, I don't think we are a rarity.
Yes,
I
we
think
are.
we're a rarity because us and other gay black
social
men,
media,
the
we
ones
are a
that do
rarity.
come front, right? In
You don't
social
see
media,
it.
we are a rarity.
Yeah.
That's why when I found out Leo Wasta was married, I was like, oh, another black gay couple that's
Yeah.
married.
Yeah.
Because you always see a black man and a white man.
When you see them
They
married.
spin this
that's
narrative.
because that's what they show.
They spin this narrative like we can't love each other. Like, in order for a black man to be loved, we have to love a white man, or a white man has to love us. But that's
Really?
because a lot of gay black men, they don't come out to the forefront. They don't come out and say, we're married, but you know why? Because the stigma they get from black people.
From the black community, yeah.
From their own community.
You're
I had to
shunned.
come out twice.
You're
I had to
shunned.
come out to my family and say that I'm gay. Then I had to come out to the black community and say I'm gay. And luckily my family accepted me where the majority of the black community didn't. So that's the problem. That's y'all, people scream, I'm not gonna say y'all, but people scream that they hate DL men, but y'all create them.
Yeah.
You create them. You create them because you sit and tell them that what they feeling is wrong and they're going to hell and don't nobody want to be around a F word, don't nobody want to be around an F word this, F word that. So why would they want to? The most profound thing my mother said to me was, why did you wait so long to tell me? I said, do you realize the things you used to say about gay people? Why would I want to tell you that I'm gay? When the things you said, you didn't know I was gay, and if you did, if you said it just to deter me from being that way, as you see, that didn't stop me. And she was like, what are you talking about? Because sometimes people don't even realize what they're doing. And when I would tell her calmly, she said, I never said that. I said, yes, you did. Because when you are this way and you hear your mother say certain things, I remember everything you said. I know exactly what you said, why I didn't just feel comfortable to come and tell you I'm gay. Because it wasn't directed towards me, it was directed toward other people. But if you feel that way about them, how do I think you feel about me? I'm your son. You talking about a quote unquote friend or a total stranger.
Well, you know, I was given rules. I got rules when I came out. I got rules, like my mother and father gave me a set of rules when I came out. Like I could deal with certain things I couldn't do. Certain things I couldn't wear around them. I couldn't be around boys.
My mother only gave me one
It was
rule.
just too much. It was too much.
She's like, I don't care
I was
if you
not
gay.
allowed to have boys as like guys
Just
as
don't wear a
friends.
dress.
Nothing. I know I wasn't allowed to have guys as friends at all after my father.
I didn't have that problem because honest to God, most of my friends was girls. I always kept girls as friends. I always made friends with girls. And I guess that's how people figured out I was gay because all my friends
Yeah,
were
I hung out
female.
with girls at school, but I have guy friends. They
No,
weren't
I'm
gay.
telling girls would come to my house looking for me to chill with me. It was always the baddest girls in the hood.
Yeah, me too.
And, you know, everybody's like, well, if he's gay, he around the baddest bitches.
Yeah, I used to be around the baddest
But
girls in high school.
it was,
yeah.
you know, it was.
think a
I
lot
felt
of
more
us did.
comfortable with girls because I'm not gonna say I could be myself because I really couldn't because I didn't divulge that I liked the boy or nothing like that. But I felt more comfortable because with boys, they're gonna force me to try to talk to a girl and try to kick it with a girl. A girl ain't gonna do that. A girl ain't gonna try to force me to kick it to a girl and force me to talk to a girl. So I always felt more comfortable with girls because they wasn't gonna try to push me to do things that boys would push me to do that I know I didn't want to do. So it was like it's rough, and that's why I tell people, if a lot of people, if you had to walk and you see this and you see we're comfortable in our skin and you see that we are okay with who we are, but it wasn't always that way. It wasn't always that way at all. You just get to a point where you say, "This is who I am. This is me. Take it or leave it. I don't give a fuck." You ain't hiding who you are.
I done done everything
you
but
being
wear a
who you are.
dress.
And if you're not being your authentic self, then
Right.
I mean,
I done everything but wear a dress.
and I wore a dress, so.
If I was a couple of years younger, I'd try to.
So,
I'd try to
it
get
just
drag one
was-
time.
It just was. I don't know. You know, I look at myself sometimes and I be like, you know what? I should shave off all the hair on my face, and just one time, just see what I would look like now that I'm older.
I look cute.
To see if I could still pass, especially
I'm
now
bad.
that they got lace fronts, and back in my day they just had regular old wigs. Child, if they had a lace front back then, ooh, I would have had 25 inches down my back, blonde. And I would have been slinging and slotting, trust me. I've always thought about it. I'm like, I want just to see, not to do forever or be forever.
You should do it.
But I was just like, I wonder what I would look like
I would
now.
love to see what Keelan
Would I
would
look
look like.
as real as I did back then, or because I'm older, would I look? Could you tell?
Them chicken legs, though.
I had chicken legs back then. I did. It is. It's what it is. It's what it is. It's what it is. Right, Anita. And I would love to be there for that, honey. I would love to be there for all the people that think they're walking through that gate and the floor and the floor opens up underneath them. Anita said she want to see me in a wig. Maybe one day I'll show y'all a picture of Kilanda.
You got some pictures of you with dreadlocks, don't you?
But that I had a mustache.
yeah.
It was giving me a feeling. I ain't gonna lie. It was giving me a feeling. I was like,
You was
oh.
feeling somebody up in her.
It was giving me a feeling, but it wasn't the same.
He won't let me experiment on him. I could probably make you a nice hairstyle, but he won't let me experiment on him. I got a nice one too for you, the one that had on.
But then you knew he wasn't gonna stay quiet, but for so long.
Who, Jomel? Child, you know Jomel ain't gonna stay
So she said,
quiet.
"Hi, Joe Mel."
He
I'm like,
begging.
"No, he
Why
wasn't
you
gonna stay
begging?
quiet,
Why you
but for
why?
so long."
Why? Behave. I could be treat.
Y'all make sure you are following the TBT squad.
Yes.
That would be MJ and J Family Mukbang. It's me, Wanston. Yes, honey. It's your boy Leo. And let's talk about it with Anita.
Yes.
All their links to their pages will be in the description
And
box.
Us too.
Of
You
course,
got-
us.
Yes.
But you're watching us. So I
Those
have
that
to tell
haven't
you.
subscribed that are watching, please hit the subscribe button.
And if you're new,
please
welcome.
hit the subscribe
Thank
button,
you.
Lord Jesus. Please hit the subscribe button,
Check
Jesus.
out some of our videos. I can tell
Yeah.
you the ones that will have you laughing.
Car conversations.
Car conversations will definitely make you laugh because me and
It's
Jamel
just
in the
a
car, we
hard,
just
honest truth about
talk
some
about
things.
anything. The one and another funny one, and to know me is what makes it funny is because I forgot what it's titled, but in the what do you call it? The picture.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call that? The thumbnail. In the thumbnail, Tramel has on a mask. And we went to a park, and if you just watch my whole facial expression in that whole video.
I had on a mask.
Yeah, you had on a mask. In the thumbnail, you have on a mask.
What kind of mask?
A face mask, because we was outside.
Oh, okay.
My whole facial expression alone, when we pull up at the park, will make you put your clothes.
Yes, the shade of it all.
The shade of it all.
Mm-hmm. Behave, Jomel. Why? What? You can have it. Stop being disrespectful.
And yeah, if you want heart-to-heart videos,
Yeah.
you can watch some of Tramel's videos where he talks about his family, and I
Yeah.
talk about growing up without my father, and
Yeah.
we talk about a lot of different things.
Yeah.
A lot of different things.
Yeah, I have my surviving diabetes
Hey, Oreo Mouse.
videos on there. I have surviving diabetes, my mental health, is on there. I talk about my mental health and how
So
I deal with that. And
there is something for everybody
yeah,
in our videos. If you feel, even if you feel you want to watch somebody get dragged, you can find that in
yeah,
our
you can find
videos
that in
too.
our videos too.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, those are some
unfortunately,
videos.
but
But please
it's
know
there.
that we not here for that.
Right. A lot
Understand
of
that.
people, they drop comments and we just ignore the comments when they drop them.
Yeah, we get a
'Cause
lot of
it's
comments
like,
about those videos.
right. And it's just not.
Most people say that they met us. That's how they met us, and that's how they came to like
Right.
us.
That's how
which
they came to meet
I'm
us.
really
That's how they ended up
appreciative
to our
of.
page. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we appreciate it, and we appreciate that you stayed when you realized that that wasn't really our platform. It was just something we did at the time. But we appreciate all of you. Please like and subscribe. Share it out if you can and you want to. You can join our Facebook page under the same thing, the McRae Kingz.
Yes.
You can definitely go on McRae Kingz on Facebook and you can catch some videos that you've probably never seen before. We have a lot of good videos on there as well from when we first started, because we first started on Facebook. That's when we first started doing Coffee with the Kings. We attempted to do Q&A on Facebook, but the response wasn't as good as the response we're getting on YouTube. So, but those videos there, you have videos of, actually I just posted one from last year in the McRae Kingz room today that showed up in my memories. It's called Coffee Time. It's good videos. They're funny. They're good. Sometimes you may even see us arguing.
Yeah. Ooh.
Like
Was
we
it
did
bad?
in the beginning when we first started.
Oh baby.
Y'all would get real true up close and personal with us, because we would get there and he would say something that pissed me off, or I would say something that pissed him off, and we get into it right then and there.
Yes.
But that's because we were trying to change each other.
Yes, and also, guys, make sure that you support the McRae Kingz platform. You can support our platform by sending us a CashApp. That will be in the description box as well. And the CashApp is $ TheMKingz. That's TheMKingz with a Z. If you wish to donate to the platform. Stay tuned, because I will be giving you some trailers on what's upcoming. Joseph and I will be celebrating our 2-year anniversary this year, this month, on the 30th.
2 whole
2 years. We've been married for 2 years, yeah. We'll be celebrating our 2-year anniversary. And so I will be doing some trailers on both me and Joseph, because we're going to dress up. I'm making him dress up, because he don't usually dress up.
He is making me dress up, and the bad part is I'm sitting here and I'm looking at a pair of sneakers of mine, and in my mind I'm going, ooh, that's going to go perfect with that jacket.
Yeah, I'm making him dress up, because,
You know which ones I'm talking about, right?
Which one?
The snakeskin Nike.
Oh, yeah?
Look, right there. That's perfect with that jacket.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sure is. Yeah. So yeah, I'm making him dress up, cause he don't dress up that often. Cause we really don't go nowhere to be dressing up.
I'm not a dress-up person.
Not no more. We ain't really
Now,
a dress-up person no more.
if you give me a nice
And our
denim
dress
something-
up is different from everybody else's. We wear sneakers. We don't wear shoes. I don't wear shoes. I don't do shoes. We wear sneakers. That's all I wear is sneakers. If I can't wear my sneakers, I ain't going. And don't say nothing about me when I get to you with my damn sneakers on.
Because when I tell you we got
because they're gonna be fly and they're gonna look fly with whatever I got on. Yeah.
We got a sneaker for every occasion.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We got, oh God. Y'all don't even know our shoe game looking like our boo game. That's what she said. My shoe game looking like my boo game. Yeah. Our shoe game is tight. Our shoe game and our belt game. Don't forget my bag. My
Dina
bag
want to
game.
see you.
My bag game
There's
is
your
tight.
baby.
We even got a bag for Jomel if we need one. Yeah. He got his little bed and everything. Yeah, he treated like royalty. Yes. But yeah, I'm making him get dressed up for our anniversary, simply because we're gonna have like a virtual anniversary party, 2-year.
And hopefully he
anniversary
won't
party.
drop the cake
And
like
we're
he
gonna
almost did
have
on
a
my
cake.
birthday.
No, I ain't gonna drop that. If you get that blue velvet cake, we need to go and check that out today.
Yeah.
That blue velvet cake, then I ain't touching that. You gonna do that?
Because if y'all watch my virtual birthday, You towards the end, you'll see where Tremel almost dropped.
Wait
my
till y'all
birthday
see what
cake.
I'm wearing. I'm gonna give y'all a little in the trailer. Y'all gonna see little pieces of what I'm wearing. We like Joseph and I, and you'll see. Y'all don't really know what my aesthetic is because y'all ain't never seen me dress. Y'all ain't never seen me like fully dressed. But we're gonna get really, really dressed up that day. So you're gonna see what my aesthetic is like in Joseph's. I don't try to make him dress the way I want him to dress. I let him dress like him, and he lets me dress like me. And that's it. Y'all gonna see how different our two aesthetics
Now,
are.
but the
they're
funny
the same.
part was when we were younger, our aesthetic was
Was
exactly the same.
exactly the same.
Exactly
I
the
just
same.
pushed the envelope a little bit more than he does. Though.
When
I
we
think.
met each other, we had on the same exact outfit, just in different colors.
Yeah, yeah. But I think I pushed the envelope a little bit more than you do these days now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joseph has become like really calm and like in his sense of style. Not that it's bad, but I'm just like, ooh. I be like, they be like, ooh, Charlie, you wore that? And yeah, like remember what I wore on Pride Day? Everybody was giving me all these compliments. Oh God, yeah, and that was a nice outfit that I had on. Although I could have had on better shoes, I should have worn my other sneakers with that. But and then Joseph looked real cute. He had on that. He looked cute. I love to see his little chicken legs out. So he had on these cute little shorts. The ones the ones I like that's ripped up. Mm-hmm. Don't roll your eyes. Why you rolling your eyes? Huh? Why? Because I called you chicken legs. He do. He got the cutest little chicken. Y'all, my husband got the cutest little chicken legs. They're so cute.
I look like a muffin.
You don't look like no muffin.
I look like a muffin, just like a muffin. Round at the top and straight at the bottom like a muffin.
He's my Teddy Ruxpin, so. But yeah, yes, I'm making. I'm gonna be showing y'all little pictures of what we wearing and stuff like that. Y'all see on the 30th we're gonna celebrate a big celebration. We're gonna get a cake and everything. So stay tuned
Make sure
for
you're
that.
here for our anniversary.
Joe, man, what are you doing over there?
Because it's not like we can go out and do anything. Because we was planning on going on a cruise.
Yeah,
or
we're supposed to be.
somewhere.
I ain't going on no cruise, child.
no,
No bat soup, child. No.
Not
They can
now.
have that. No. I'll stay home. No, thank
That's
you.
the prize around the corner. Because you're a designer and you come up with the label. So I know you're going to be looking. So I got to be on point.
Yes, and that's right. Surprise! I need me a nice shirt, like a nice shirt. Wait till I show you the jacket. Matter of fact, when I get the jacket, I'm gonna call you. Surprise around the corner. I'm gonna call you so that we can collab on this whole look. Yes. Yeah, I'm going, y'all. I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be so done. I'm gonna be casket sharp, child. You know I am Joseph. You know I'm gonna give it to the girls on my anniversary. You ain't gonna want it for me.
I know you will.
On my anniversary, you ain't gonna want it from me. I'm going to give them production. Production, I see it.
And I'm going to be sitting here just like this.
No, you're supposed to stand up straight. You gotta stand up a little bit more straighter so when we take pictures, you can.
We haven't taken pictures lately.
I can. Don't I give you?
Surprise around the corner said a cruise right now would be $20 to 7 different islands.
Okay. And I give you springtime.
But you know the
realness.
bad part is if you had money on a cruise right now, you know they're not giving you all your money back.
Really?
They're only giving you a piece of your money back.
Why?
Because you know your sister-in-law is fighting them, right?
I would be
They
fighting
only
them
gave
too.
them a piece of their money back. They
Why?
won't give it because they said no. Schedule it for when later on.
Oh, we be going to court.
That's what I said. Sue
We
the
be going to
bitches.
court. And give me my money back.
But you know they playing the role. Ain't nobody there. We home because of Corona. Blah
Okay,
blah blah.
well
blah,
that's
blah.
all the
Send
more
an email.
reason for you to give me my money back. See, they think they do stuff like that because they know that you can't come and get them and choke somebody. That's why they do shit like that. But I sue the hell out of them. No, give me my money back. I don't care. That's why you gotta be careful what you sign and all that stuff. You gotta read all the fine print and
See,
stuff.
Medina, that's too soon.
What?
She said her friend booked a cruise in October. Especially in October. That's really cheap because that's hurricane season. And the only reason why I know is because I went to the Bahamas in October.
You know what I'm sad
And
about?
I didn't realize that it was hurricane season. And then when I got there, they told me it was hurricanes. And I'm like, resort was literally on the beach. And every day when like the clouds came, I said, oh God, there's going to be a tsunami. I'm going to die. Because had I known it was hurricane season, I said, oh, that's why it was so cheap when I booked this trip.
You know what I'm sad about? Is that people are not understanding that we are still in the midst of a pandemic. There are people out here that are still dying. There are people out here that are catching the virus. I done seen too many people in crowds with no mask on, Joseph. Not social distancing, let alone.
I can't with Medina. She said he's stupid and 70 with underlying conditions.
No.
Let me tell you something. I love Medina. Medina's honesty and everything about her.
But that's the way you got to do it,
She is my kind of people. I swear.
That's the way you got to do it.
No, she really is. She is my kind of people. Like, I really, really love her. I really do. You don't understand.
Is it because of the shade?
But see, I don't view it as shade. When a person tells you how they feel and the truth, I don't view that as shade. I view that as the truth. And you can't get mad at the truth. Shade to me is basically, for me, shade would be sitting here watching us and then saying, yeah, I love y'all, and then going behind our back talking about us. That would be shade to me. Mm-hmm. You coming to me saying, you know what? You and Tramel should just stop because y'all got a stupid ass show. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, if I know in the back of my mind that it's a stupid ass show, then you're telling me the truth. When a person tells you the truth, I don't view it as shade. I view it as them telling the truth. And I like people like that. I like people that can come and tell me how they feel. Because especially if I know where you're coming from,
me too.
I won't take it in a negative way. I won't take it and put you in a negative place.
Right.
But if I feel it's coming from a negative place, then I'm going to put you in a negative place and then you're negative. Mm-hmm. You can tell the difference. And I love Medina. I do.
Yeah.
I do. Because she is just...
What are you doing?
I love her.
But that'll get you in trouble, though, sometimes. Telling the truth. About, like, being honest with people, it gets you in trouble sometimes. Because then you
see, Medina, and me too, but I don't think so. I really don't. I think people get, especially women, get called that word when they're telling the truth and they're assertive, and I don't think that's the case. I think people always, like, people say I'm mean. I don't think that I'm mean, but they say I'm mean because I tell them the truth. And to them, it's me being mean, and I'm not being mean. Like Tramel tells me all the time, use your powers for evil. Why? Because I tell people the truth? Why? Because I'm not going to sit there.
I don't look at that as negativity.
Pretend with them and smile in their face, and I'm just going to tell them how it is, or I'm going to give them a
no.
look
Sometimes
like,
you got to use your powers for evil with some of these folks. I don't be coming down on you for that. I really don't. I just know sometimes you got to wave your wand, honey, on a bitch. And sometimes you got to ask the Lord to have mercy on
Medina said, I can fight.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to ask the Lord to have mercy on their soul, honey, for the stuff that's getting ready to happen to them sometimes. Yes, the Lord, that's true. When they say, the Lord said, let your enemy be your doormat. Oh, yes, honey. Lord God.
Walk all over them.
Yes, the Lord will do it. I done seen stuff that done happen, child, to some people, some folks. So, that's why you always got to treat people the way you want to be treated. If you're a person that likes to be treated nice and with love and honor and respect, you have to reciprocate the same thing back to people so that you will get it back. You have to. If you don't do that, then don't expect it back from people. Don't expect people to reciprocate stuff back to you that you don't deserve. No.
It's true.
You don't.
People expect to treat you any old kind of way and then expect you to be nice to them, and it don't work that way.
No.
A lot of people do it because they want to sit and say, oh, what would Jesus do?
Damn Jesus.
Well,
Jesus said, God damn it, don't
Jesus
think about
had
me.
The power
he ain't here no more.
To turn them bitches into a pig, but you don't.
Listen, I ain't got the scrum.
So you should slap the shit
I ain't got the
scrum
to be up on no cross, nailed to no cross like Jesus. And for that reason, I'm not him. So what would Jesus do? Jesus would do whatever he would do, but as long as he ain't here,
the excuse that
I'm going to handle my business. What?
Use the excuse that I use that Tramel be laughing at me for. I'm a Christian, but Jesus is still working on
Yeah,
me.
he's still working on me. He's still right. Yes, I am.
As
I'm
your
showing up
fist
in
is
him.
going in their mouth.
And you know what?
Jesus is still working on me.
And you know what? One thing that Anita said this morning that I agree with, and people, this is what you got to understand. This is why I want y'all to understand that I don't hate the church, because a lot of people think I hate church. I hate the church. I don't hate the Church of God in Christ. I don't hate the Baptist Church. Those were two institutions, denominations that I was a part of at one point in time. I moved on from that. You understand what I'm saying? I got what I got out of it, and when I wasn't getting what I needed spiritually, I moved on spiritually. And listen, I've learned this. I really have. I've learned this. Have a conversation with God. You talk to Him just like I'm talking to you. Let me tell you, so you talk. That's all you got to do. Talk to the Lord, like just the way I'm talking to you. All you got to do is think it in your mind. That's it. And talk to Him, and He understands. Y'all don't understand that you don't always have to get on your knees and pray and all that other stuff. That's good. That's cool and everything. It is, right? Mm-hmm. But you got to have a conversation with the Lord. Y'all need to have some of y'all need to have a conversation with God and the good angel and the bad angel on your shoulder, because everybody got one.
Right, Medina. Medina said I'm saved, but they can still get these hands.
Yeah, me too.
That's why I love her. I do.
Yeah, me too. I'm too. I'm saved, but I can become unsaved in about 5 minutes, child. I can come unravel and out the bag.
5 seconds. Try to.
Yeah. 2.5 seconds.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, but we can ready to get on out of here because I'm hungry.
We getting ready to get on out of here. Y'all can go over to Tuber Chat.
Yes.
If you have a channel and he will help you promote your channel.
Yes.
Make sure you follow the TBT Squad. Make sure you follow me and Tramel on all social media platforms. The links for everybody associated with the TBT Squad will be in our description box. If you want to help the McRae Kingz platform, our Cash App will be in the description box as well.
Yes.
We also have merchandise that you can purchase. That will be in the description box as well.
Go and purchase our merchandise at the McRae Kingz Boutique.
Thank all of you new subscribers that are subscribing. Thank you. Welcome to the round table. Make sure you check out some of the videos you may not have checked out.
Yes.
Make sure you like some of the videos.
And check out the new trailer that I put up.
Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. As well as all of our old subscribers. Thank you for staying. Thank you for appreciating what we do. Of course, we love you. You know we love you because we always tell you we love you. And on that note,
we're out of here.
You know what we always say. Walk in peace, love, happiness, and sunshine.
And all that other good stuff. And remember, it's Team McRae.
All damn day.
Talk to you soon.
Peace.
Peace.